and you have to acknowledge when a team is really making strides, and that is what is happening with Chicago, with the White Sox. On the South Side, the pieces are in place for something special over the next, I would say, 5 years. And one of the biggest parts of that is Eloy Jimenez. Got him from the Cubs, and last year he had, I thought, a spectacular rookie season. 31 dingers, I believe 79 RBI. I mean, just had a really strong season. I mean, a lot of times you see these guys, they come up and they're so highly touted and they're looked at as they're like these can't miss prospects, and it never comes together. But that wasn't the case for Jimenez. First season in the majors, 22 years old, 122 games, 31 home runs, like I said, 79 RBI, hit 267. I think that'll go up. Finished fourth in the Rookie of the Year voting. He only drew 30 walks, which is kind of, you kind of expect that from somebody who is so aggressive at the plate and knows about their power. He struck out 134 times. We kind of talked about how that works in today's game. It's more about that run production. And we expect to see the RBI go up for Jimenez, especially because it would appear that the White Sox lineup now is better equipped to score more runs. Could be got more guys on base, depending on where Jimenez is hit in the lineup. He may even see better pitching. Maybe if he's hit ahead of Edwin Encarnacion, we can see what happens. But one question, and you almost want to say like a goal that has been set, is that Eloy Jimenez was asked about whether he thought he could hit 50 home runs in a season. And he says pretty much, why not? And I have to agree with him. I mean, if you want to think about it, you're talking about a 22-year-old guy who in his first full season in the major leagues, playing only 122 games, was able to crank out 31. If he plays, say he doesn't even play every day, right? Which is like pretty much a lost art. Nobody plays every day anymore. The guys who play 162 are so few and far between. It's insane, right? But say he plays 155, right? So we're talking about, well, I mean, what did I just say he played last year? He played 120 some odd games last year. Was it 122? We add 33 games to that. And also consider that he could make strides and become an even more effective and proficient home run hitter. Who is to say, and what is to say, that Eloy Jimenez cannot hit 19 more home runs in 33 additional games and cranking them out at a higher clip? This past season, he hit 31 home runs. We'll do some quick math just to break this down. So he hit, like I said, he hit 31 home runs, and he played in 122 games. So if you look, I mean, this is not it's not as if he was cranking them out at this insane pace that is just totally unprecedented, that he's hitting a home run almost once every 4 games, right? If you just peel that back to like once every 3 games, then now it's a faster clip, and it's not unprecedented. It's not something that we've never seen. We've seen guys hit home runs once every 3 games. It's fairly normal. I don't think that that's something that's out of the realm of possibility, especially for a talent like him, and especially if you consider the types of pitches that he may see this season if he is matched up or placed in the right position in the batting order, and there's another formidable hitter another formidable hitter behind him, and if he's hitting with runners and scoring, he's hitting with a guy on first base already. He should be getting better hitting situations, right? Because the lineup is just better, and you can't afford to put guys on base so he doesn't have to worry about being walked or pitched around because Encarnacion is coming up behind him. There's already a guy on base. He comes up Encarnacion's hitting behind him or Abreu's hitting behind him. You can't just put guys on base. So it's going to be very interesting to see how that impacts him, as well as his just natural maturation as a hitter. So I think it's possible, man. I would not at all doubt that he can go for 50 this year. And the question actually wasn't even, will he hit 50 this year? The question was, can he hit 50, period? And with him setting the bar so high for himself in his first full season, I definitely think it's possible. And I'm interested in watching. It's exciting for Chicago baseball because we're looking at a young star that Chicago baseball fans, and notice I say Chicago baseball fans because I refuse to accept the whole concept of you can only like the Cubs or the Sox. But for Chicago baseball fans to get an opportunity to watch a star this caliber from the beginning of their career, hopefully the White Sox are able to lock him in and keep him as a White Sox for as long as it makes sense. But it's exciting to get a chance to watch that as it unfolds.
Pocket, I'll be weak. I'm rather unique.